Good evening, everyone. I'm Dr. Madhurima Bhaumik. Today, we will be studying about a major threat of our environment, about an emerging contaminant which is having an impact on the living organism present in the planet. It is actually a great threat for our environment. What is that contaminant? This is the MP, that is microplastic, and NP, that is nanoplastic. So this microplastic and nanoplastic, this is present throughout the world. And the problem is that it is present in every level of the ecosystem. Every stage, it is present in the air, it is present in the water, it is present in the soil, okay, disrupting the stability of the ecosystem, right? So it is actually affecting the aquatic ecosystem, and also terrestrial ecosystem, right? So, as I was telling, it is a threat for our environment or ecosystem because it is having the potential. This microplastic or nanoplastic is having the potential of bioaccumulation, followed by biomagnification. So what is that? It is entering inside the living organism. Okay, it enters inside the living organism through the biological membrane, that is bioaccumulation. And also there is biomagnification. That means it is increasing in concentration as it is moving to the higher level of the food chain, or the higher trophic level of the food chain. So actually these contaminants, the microplastic or nanoplastic, these are having the toxin. So this toxin level increases in different trophic level, which is called as biomagnification. So it is a major problem for our environment because it is entering into the food chain. It is actually not only the food chain, it is having an impact on the food web. Okay, so from where this micro and nanoplastics are coming? Of course, from the plastics that are produced, and that the human, mainly because of the human activities, they use more and more of the plastic. We use plastic bags, right? Plastic bottles. So many things made of plastics, isn't it? Then PPE that is used. Okay, so all these things, ultimately what is happening when it is becoming a waste? It is going to the water. Mainly we will be putting it will be going to the water. As it is going to the water, it is disturbing the living organism present there, or the marine life. Okay, so how these plastics are getting degraded? Okay, there are many ways by which the plastics gets degraded into micro and then nanoplastic. Okay, one is by biological degradation. So what happens in biological degradation? The microorganism, the microbes or the microorganism are responsible, like bacteria and fungus. They will cause the degradation or the breakdown of the plastic. So actually, these microorganisms, suppose the microorganism will bind with the plastic. Okay, so as they bind with the plastic, that is known as colonization. So due to colonization, it forms a biofilm. Okay, so as a result of which you cannot make it out. The plastics or the plastic with which the microorganism is binding, it is not possible to detect it. Okay, so followed by that, they will release enzyme like hydrolase. One example I'm telling, which will cause the breakdown of the plastic into plastic debris, right? So this is one of the way of degradation of the plastic into smaller form. Okay, so when it is getting degraded, there are other ways also, like chemical degradation is there, or because of ultraviolet rays or any chemicals, this plastic may get degraded, or mechanical degradation can also occur. Okay, so in mechanical degradation, you can crash the bigger plastic into smaller one. That is also a form of degradation. So when the plastics are in very tiny form, very tiny particles, it is very much impossible to detect it in the ocean, right? Because ocean, if you see the ecosystem, it is complex in nature. Okay, there it is interfering with many other things there. Okay, and also as I told, a biofilm will be formed, so it is not possible to detect the micro plastics or the nanoplastics present there, and they are so tiny. Okay, so it is not possible to detect it, and it will enter inside the living organism's body. Okay, and it is having toxin. Okay, so it can cause gut blockage. Then it will disrupt the metabolism. Okay, the reproductive process will be affected for many organisms inside the ocean or sea. So ultimately, it is affecting the whole food web. Okay, so this toxin, these are present in the seafood because this is getting accumulated inside their body. So through the food web, it is coming to the human body and having an adverse impact on the human health. Okay, so as it enters into the human body, it causes metabolic disorder, and also it will disrupt the life processes. Okay, so let us see the different types of the plastics. Okay, so here you can see I already told that there are different microorganisms which is undergoing colonization with the plastics. Okay, releasing the enzyme causing its degradation and responsible for the formation of microplastic and nanoplastic which is entering into the food chain in the aquatic ecosystem as well as in the terrestrial ecosystem. Okay, and including the human body which is affecting the human health. So that is a major problem for our environment, and we have to take care that we reduce the microplastic and nanoplastic in the environment, which is a major problem for us, okay, and for all the living organism. So it can cause actually a major threat for the environment. So for that we have to avoid using the more of plastic, okay, and we can use natural products instead of plastic goods. Like plastic containers must not be heated. Okay, so alternative we have to try, we have to think over it so that we can reduce such type of pollution in the environment. So that's all for today. We'll be discussing about it in details in the next class. Thank you and have a nice day.